grandfather came in here in 1905. I want to continue the farm for him and generations to come. So
I think it's a privilege that we get to be here. It's just a wonderful way of life.
You know, what job is there that you can go to work with your dad and brother, with your kids by your side? Doesn't get much better than that.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
We just got our shipment of logos here in for our next event, which is going to be the mixed double. As you can see, there's a few of them. There's roughly 20 logos per sheet to be put in for the mixed doubles, along with a couple of extra little dots. But all our logos come from Jet Ice. They are the best logos to put in. We use them around the world, and they're very easy to install. As you can tell, this is the center ice logo that's going to be going in for the world. This is about a 4-footer by 10. It's going to look like $1 million. Their colors on their logos are always nice and vibrant. And like I said before, very easy to put in.
That's a pretty good shot. Again, her line was really good. She would like to have got that a little bit deeper, but it's taken the out turn away from Stephanie Thompson. She is probably going to have to play an in-turn freeze now. It's too late in the end for Stephanie to keep feeling guard. She knows she's going to have to make a draw on her second shot, so she's going to try to get one in now and see if she can manufacture a skip feed here. Like it, but just keep it clean, and now they're starting to go over. Rubs on the guard. I think Stephanie's weight made it light there, and that's why it overfilled. She's really afraid about the problem herself. The guards in the gut. Clear path. Really clear. Sasaki can get a guard into that hole. Got to cross center line. Good. She's still got hole in, so Stephanie cannot play an in-turn throw now. Really doesn't have an out-turn draw. I think she's really her only way to counter her is to play a hit on that wide rock in the 12-foot, try to roll into the 4-foot. This is definitely the right call. Even if she can roll into the 8-foot, she can cut Sasaki to 1 here in the first hand. Going to be a little bit of a guess on ice for Stephanie. Of course, they don't play hits in pregame practice, so it's kind of relying on what she's seen in previous games as far as what this out-turn hit will do. That looked like a pretty good throw. It just didn't come up like she thought it might. So she's going to hit and stick right there and give up a steal of 2 in the first half.
Bumper! Clean it! Clean it! Boom! Clean it! Pitch! Pitch! Pitch!
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, we're back with on number 2. I've already screwed up. It is 3-0 for Sasaki to go to second air. So just a little bit of background on this Sasaki team. They are from Hokkaido in the northern part of Japan, and they are from the same area that the Fujisawa team, which is, of course, the very top in the world, defending Olympic silver medalists, and very successful on the Grand Slam of Curling Tour. In fact, they made money again this weekend in North Bay, Ontario. They are, as I said, one of the top teams in the world, and I would say the most fun team to watch in the world. They always seem to be smiling and having fun, and they are an exceptional team. This team, the Sasaki team, is associated with the Fujisawa team. They are almost like a feeder team for that team. They're this is a younger team, but they are all aspiring to reach that level that the Fujisawa team has already reached. And obviously this is a very good team already. They are in Canada for a few weeks. They played in a bonspiel. No, this is their first bonspiel actually, and then they're playing here again in Swift Current next weekend in the IG Wealth Management Spiel, which is a spiel that's going to have a lot of top international teams in it. So this is great experience for them to come to Canada to play against some new teams, and they're off to a great start in this game with a steal of 3 in the first end. Stephanie Thompson team is from Regina, Saskatchewan, also a very young team. This team was formed last year as a team that was trying to get to the under 25 nationals in Edmonton, and they were successful. They did make it to nationals. They had some success there, but didn't do quite as well as they wanted, and this is their second year together. This is their second bonspiel of the year, and they are, as I said, in the C event. So this is a last chance game for both of these teams. The losing team will be eliminated. The winning team will advance to a C-side final and a chance to qualify. Kelly Kay was able to get a corner guard up with her second one. Now the Sasaki team is trying to get a tight center guard. Once again, we're going to have some rocks in play. Both teams very ready to mix it up in this game. Free. And Very good audible on the sweep call there by Stephanie. That rock was not curling enough, so she got them on it to try to keep it straight and was able to wick in off the rock in the 12-foot right into the 4-foot fully buried. Sasaki once again choosing a very aggressive call here. She's going to play a freeze to that rock in the 4-foot. She could run her own yellow guard in and try to clean things up. But clearly this is a team that likes to play very aggressively. And certainly worked for them in the first end. Both teams getting fooled a little bit by the amount of curl or lack of curl on that out-turn draw. Once again, that rock was, I think, just over-iced a little bit. So Thompson will now try to come around the guard again, try to freeze to her own rock. Once again, this is Sarah Hope. Up and down. It's just about 6 feet too heavy. Once again, really good communication though on the Thompson between the sweepers and Stephanie. And the sweepers let her know right away that the weight was too heavy. And Stephanie was able to adjust the sweep call and try to make something out of that. Mary Motohashi now, the third for the Japanese team, and she's going to try that same out-turn freeze. That's a pretty good shot. Again, the weight absolutely was perfect and maybe didn't curl quite as much as they wanted. That rock is partly buried now, and it's going to create a problem for Stephen Thompson because it's going to be hard to get to the inside of that. Cassidy Ragush is going to come down and take a look for herself. I think that rock is definitely a problem for Stephanie Thompson, the one that's just thrown. That's a rock that I think she's going to have to, even though she's not going to hit second shot. That's an area that she needs to control. Get the option of freezing with that rock. That's actually not a bad shot either. you freeze, you're going to have to get at least to the nose, possibly get across. Sasaki had an opportunity to play a hit on that rock and the yellow. Looks like that's side.
I don't mind this because then if we miss, at least we're getting rid of one. If we
Good
draw
shot.
now and we don't make it
Curled
perfect,
as much
then
as
they
they
just
wanted.
lock it all up
That,
on us.
that would have been an absolutely perfect shot. But it's still not bad. It's for Sasaki to run that rock in, she's going to have to be really close to the bar. And actually, she's going to discard that. Right now, it's a situation that get to.
Maybe up a bit from now. Close to the bump.
I think that's what they've decided. They're going to play a tight guard. So this is the third, Mary Motohashi. Playing a very similar shot to what her first one is. She just needs to take about 3 or 4 feet off her first shot, which was a freeze. Just cleaning this one in. It looks like the line is very good. That is a great shot. Perfect line has created a really good angle now for the Sasaki team. So a tricky situation for Stephanie now. That yellow rock in the top forefoot is causing her a lot of issues right now because that is what's preventing her from getting a score of more than one in this amp. She may be able to see enough of that, her own red rock, and I don't think she does. So she's looking at trying to move that yellow rock that was just thrown by Motohashi and try to control that zone on the center line in the front. Right now, it's a very difficult situation for a multiple score for Stephanie Thompson. Cassidy Radush again with a out turn. This time it looks like she's trying to throw a boat backline weight. That's a pretty good result, actually. She got that yellow out of the way. She rolled her red to a spot where she may now be able to come in off that. So the situation for Sasaki now is she could play a very similar shot to what Motohashi's second rock was, a freeze guard. Or she could try to hit that. That's what she wants to try. Hit that. The red one. And have to She's going to play an outturn across the face of that red rock that was just thrown by the Thompson team. Try to come into her own yellow and move red shot rock out of the 4-foot. If this is executed correctly, she's actually got a chance to be line 5. Nice, pretty much in the middle of the rock, throwing the outturn, trying to come across the face. To make this curl, and it just didn't curl quite enough. So it's not a bad result, but she just needed to either take a little bit less ice, or she may have been just a little bit wide of the broom. Now, the problem with the result of that shot is it now gives Stephanie Thompson an opportunity to promote that rock in the top 8-foot, the red rock in the top 8-foot, onto the second shot rock and lay 2 here. So it went from to hit this red rock just a little bit on the broom side, try to drive it across the face of the yellow. Now, the yellow may go back into that twosome of rocks in the back 8-foot on a jam, and it's going to be interesting to see once the rocks settle here if Stephanie is laying 2. Looks like she's playing a bumper weight with that ice. That's a great result. She leaves the self laying 2. Now for Honoka Sasaki, it's about damage control. I think she's going to be okay with giving up 2 here, but she wants to make sure that she doesn't leave Thompson continue with 3. For the second in a row, we have a lot of rock fights. A couple of really interesting ones. She's looking at playing a running double on red on the top 12-foot into the one in the 8-foot. I think she can make this double and stick her Peter right there. If she is able to do that, it's going to make it very difficult for Thompson too. Doesn't look like either red will jam if she's able to get to the nose or just a little bit across the nose. Throwing very firm weight there. And that's a great shot. Stephanie Thompson weighing one, but very difficult shot to produce here. In fact, I'm struggling to see where she's got it. She might be able to raise her own red corner guard straight up. Or she may be able to go, and that's what she's looking at, is going wide on the in turn, trying to get enough of the foot. She can get the second shot here. This should curl enough that she can get fully into the 8 foot. She can go much right into the 8 foot to out the 2 back yellow. This will be a line that neither team has played yet. This is much further out than their last shot draw practices they threw in the pregame. So again, it's getting a little bit of a guess for Stephanie Thompson on what I used to take here.
Just one.
That one is really taking off. And I'm thinking that rock may have caught something, because Stephanie looked like she was right on the broom on that one. Certainly that rock's not going to curl 6-7 feet like that. So that's a bad break for Thompson. Looked like a pretty good throw, but he does get one, and trails 3-1 after 2 ends.
Easy line.
We just got our shipment of logos here in for our next event, which is going to be the mixed doubles. As you can see, there's a few of them. There's roughly 20 logos per sheet to be put in for the mixed doubles, along with a couple extra little dots. But all our logos come from Jet Ice. They are the best logos to put in. We use them around the world, and they're very easy to install. As you can tell, this is the center ice logo that's going to be going in for the world. This is about a 4-footer by 10. It's going to look like $1 million. Their colors on their logos are always nice and vibrant. And like I said before, very easy to put in.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, we're back from Swift Current, event number 3. This is the Japanese lead, Mayumi Saito. She is going to try to throw one out to the wings. This is a good defensive call by Sasaki. She's got a 2-point lead with hammer. Stephanie Thompson's team did throw a guard. And so this is an opportunity for Sasaki to get a rock in the rings, but keep the play away from the center. That is very well executed. She's deep enough in the rings that there's no hit and roll. That keeps the play away from the center. Puts Sasaki in pretty good position. Thompson's lead, Kelly Kay, will attempt to draw around that first rock. The first rock a little bit off center, which is not ideal for Thompson, but it's close enough that she can get one hidden here and keep the play towards the center. Perfect line, came up a little bit short, but that's a pretty useful rock. It's now a double center guard for Thompson. And now Sasaki is going to have Mayumi Saito again draw out to the wing. So a little bit of cat and mouse game here between these two teams. One team trying to get rocks up front on the center line, and the other team trying to keep play in the ring side. Saito just played the same shot. That's a pretty good idea on Wade, and they're just cleaning it in. In the rings, but a little bit higher than they would have wanted. That was a bit of a mistake by the sweepers there. They seemed to think that the weight was similar to the first one, but the only issue with that rock for Sasaki is, because it's so high in the rings, it is possible either now or later in the end for Stephanie Thompson to play a hit and roll off that rock and get it into the forefoot. And they're actually going to try it right now with a second Sarah Hogue on her first rock. Harvest going to control it in the rock. It's undercurled a bit. Not a bad shot, but she wanted to keep that rock in the forefoot behind the guard. It's going to force Sasaki to play it though. And again, early in the game like this, these wide shots on the wings are a little bit of a guess on ice because this is a shot that is not really being played yet in the game. On the wings, one's going from the forward and see the curl line. A lot of flat hits like that. Sarah Hogue will now double guard. Around a bit now. Sasaki is going to try to keep up the front. Now, playing the scoreboard here a little bit. 2.8 It's up front. Very close to the field. And now on the red of that, now Thompson playing. Thompson's third, Cassidy Ragush will now try to throw an out, turn around, and get a third red in the ranks. guard. Opens things up a little bit for Sasaki, although still difficult for her to get to that red rock in the forefoot. She's looking at, again, playing a clearing shot. However, her third, Motohashi, saw something different. Actually, very neat. Maybe I can see a bit of that rock. See the play on that one like that. Instead of trying to play the double field. Looks like Sasaki beat. Looks like they're going to play a soft shot on that rock in the forefoot. Ice to play really just a very soft tap back, just a hip rock. He's trying to get shot rock and Thompson rock back far enough that Sasaki can't be buying shot rock here. Going on it now. Looks like a very good line. It's a very nice tap back. That leaves Sasaki with shot rock and with some backing. It's going to be difficult for Stephanie Thompson to get that out and miss those reds at the back. So she's going to play a backline weight shot here with Cassidy and try to get to the nose or even across the base. That rock just thrown by Motohashi. A little bit of an under curl there. She wanted that to get to the nose, and that didn't quite get to the nose. It goes down on the back. Lots of turns and momentum in this end. It was looking really good for Stephanie Thompson until Motohashi made that really nice tap back. And now she's got a chance to hit that rock. Motohashi playing what looks like a soft weight hit and roll on the Thompson rock in the forefoot. Saito trying to carve it now to get some curl, and it didn't quite curl enough to get the roll. She did get across the nose, so Sasaki is laying 2. Now Stephanie Thompson will attempt the same thing, a soft weight hip roll behind that guard. Stephanie with a little bit more weight than Motohashi had. Very nice hit and roll. That's a real saver for Stephanie Thompson. If she doesn't get the roll there, Sasaki is in great shape to get it used in the fan. Now it's going to be a difficult shot for Sasaki to get that one out. It looks like she's half of that rock, not quite half. He's going to play a soft weight half back on that. Trying to get the short area. Honoka Sasaki in the hat. It looks like really taking that guard. It's going to take the guard. Very close to making a great shot there. Good sweep there by Higashi and Saito, but they just couldn't quite identify that guard. Did you notice the Japanese sweepers, their technique is very, very fast brush strokes? See this Fujisawa team as well. Very effective. So I think Stephanie Thompson, just talking with Sarah Oak here about, do we want to try to get another one in, or are we just playing a straight guard and try to make her draw the full one? Looks like with that ice, she's just playing a straight guard. The other option would be to try to come in and tap her own red just a little bit, try to get across the nose and those rocks kind of Christmas treed, make it a tougher shot for Sasaki. Certainly, if she can make Sasaki stage 2, that definitely makes it tougher for her. I think the scoreboard a bit of a factor here. This Thompson, maybe try to take a little bit more now. Just hard. I have to be careful to get the rock back 8 foot, but I expect you will put a little weight kind of like a heavy cast buffer weight and try to hit that rock a little bit on the broom side to avoid the jam. Out on the lane. The first one. It's just hanging out a bit, and Saito's going to try to carve it. He was able to punch it far enough that it got one, but it just was throwing up two very different throws from Sasaki there. That one, it looked like he had got the rock back at the green. So it's 1 point for Sasaki, and she leads 4 points.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, we're back with game number 4. Sasaki from Japan with a 4-1 lead. And predictably throwing their first rock in the rings. That's a good call by them. Stephanie Thompson also making the right call, throwing a corner guard, ignoring that rock in the rings. An excellent guard by Kelly Kay. Also now asking Saito to throw another intern into the rings. Again, she's trying to keep the play in the rings and not out front. Trying to make Stephanie Thompson use a couple of shots to get those rocks out of the forefoot. And that's a very good shot by Saito. So Thompson now could ignore those rocks and either come around the corner guard or throw another corner guard, but she thinks that those rocks are just a little bit too troublesome for her, so she's going to make a play with Kelly Kay, one of the rocks in the ring, to try to play a hit and roll behind the corner guard. That's a very good shot. She didn't quite roll behind the corner guard. She rolled open, but she's now forcing Sasaki to have a play on that rock. And that is going to open things up for Stephanie Thompson to get a rock around that corner guard and get buried. She's trailing by 3 points here in the fourth end. This is going to be a critical end for her to get a multiple score. Hayashi now playing an intern hit. Again, this is one of those hits out on the wings, but Hayashi, who missed this shot last end when we think that she actually threw it pretty well, this time threw very firm weight. And she hits some sticks. That's a really good shot and a really good adjustment by both Hayashi and by the skip Sasaki to take the right ice there and throw a little bit firmer weight. Thompson again will play an intern hit and roll. Trying to get this rock out of the forefoot area and use that corner guard. And this one is really curling. Makes the hit but loses the shooter, and that really kind of takes the end away for Stephanie Thompson as far as creating a multiple score here, because Sasaki is now going to just walk up and peel that corner guard, and it's going to be a very open end. I think considering the scoreboard, and a better shot for Stephanie there would have been to play just a tap back on that rock, or just to try to get around the corner guard. Yashi with another really nice intern hit, perfectly, and rolls to the boards, and it's back to square one now for Thompson. She's going to have to throw corner guards now for the next few shots and hope to get a miss. Sarah Hogue with the corner guard, almost slipped into the rings, but she did manage to stop in time. And now Mary Murahashi will play that same intern peel that Hayashi just executed. She overcurled on that and bonked it on the nose, and that's going to give Thompson the opportunity she was looking for to get one behind a corner guard. Cassidy Ragush with her first rock here in the fourth end, playing an out turn, come around. Just cleaning it. Looks like the weight is pretty good. And it's just a little bit heavy and slips through the rings. That's a mistake by Ragush, that's a rock where short is okay, but through the rings just gives Sasaki another chance to peel that guard. Peel executed by Honoka. Really impressed with the weight the Japanese team are throwing on these peels. And very accurately. Very solid deliveries and good extension, and makes a big difference when you throw peel weight like that. Gives you a lot more room for error on where you hit the rock that you're trying to peel. So the Thompson team now throwing another corner guard. That's in a good spot, and Sasaki is going to keep peeling. She is perfectly happy to allow Stephanie Thompson to blank this hand and move to the fifth end with a 3-point lead. This is a situation where Sasaki's other option is to come around that guard, try to get a force of one. But if you don't make that come around perfectly, it then opens the door for Thompson to get a 2. Sasaki, as I said, very happy to keep this open right now. And he's not going to be disappointed with the blank hand here. That is a flash. Got a little bit wide on the broom there. So Thompson now with a chance to come around and generate her deuce. I used to always say skips can't peel, and maybe that's an example of that. Skips don't get a lot of opportunity to play straight peels like that. They play a lot of big weight shots, a lot of run backs, but the straight peel is something that they really don't get a chance to do a lot. Thompson knows the ice on this. This is pretty much the exact same shot that Cassidy Ragush played on her first one when she was a little bit heavy. Sweepers look like they like it. She is buried, but too deep. It's going to give an opportunity for Sasaki to just follow that one down and create a force here. Thompson team seeming to get a little bit caught in that spot on the ice, which looks like it's sliding really well. That's a few they've thrown heavy there. softness. It looks like it's a little bit heavy, and now they're trying to make it curl, but I don't think this is going to come up. It's just too heavy. We've got 3 really well-played hands and then a very sloppy fourth hand. A lot of misses by both teams in this hand. And it's opened the door for Stephanie Thompson to play the exact same shot she just played for a 2 here. Thompson straw is on the way. Sweepers just saw this path, so they've got a pretty good idea what speed they need. They're really going to have to go on this one. Thompson just took a little bit too much off of that one, and the sweepers didn't pick it up that quickly. So it is a single for Thompson. That makes the score 4-2 after 4 ends.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
control. What do you like? I think we try that. Try to get it over the top of this one. Yep. Look, look. higher, make it tight.
Okay, we're back. I had to take a bit of a break there. Sorry about that, but I am back. Brian McCusker again with the commentary. And Sasaki, good shape here in the fifth end. He throws the guard on the center line there. They were trying to come a little bit deeper than that, but that's not a bad shot. That leaves Thompson now with an opportunity to come around that and take this end away from Sasaki. This is a big shot for Stephanie Thompson. She really needs this one. Or she's facing a big end for Sasaki. Just fix the guard. He actually got a decent roll on that. Sasaki now is just looking at how many he's counting. It looks like Thompson's rock is the second shot. So Sasaki is going to look to just draw to the 4 foot and get 2 here. Sasaki just playing an out-turn draw for 2 here. Got on it early, but now getting off, and Sasaki is saying lots of room just for weight. That's a perfect shot in the 4 for 2. So that's a deuce for Sasaki. She goes up 6-2 after 5 ends. We'll be back with end 6.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
We just got our shipment of logos here in for our next event, which is going to be the mixed double. As you can see, there's a few of them. There's roughly 20 logos per sheet to be put in for the mixed doubles, along with a couple extra little dots. But all our logos come from Jet Ice. They are the best logos to put in. We use them around the world, and they're very easy to install. As you can tell, this is the center ice logo that's going to be going in for the world. This is about a 4-footer by 10. It's going to look like $1 million. Their colors on their logos are always nice and vibrant. And like I said before, very easy to put in.
Okay, we're back with end number 6. And Stephanie Thompson, 6-2. Once again, Thompson's team getting a little bit fooled by that outturn spot going away from center. Last end, they threw a number of rocks heavy there. That corner guard almost slipped into the rings, but it's still good. Very similar to the fourth end, Sasaki kind of reduced the clutter up front, keep the play in the rings. Stephanie now asking for another corner guard, this one longer. Thompson's lead, Kelly Kay throwing corner guard, trying to get this one as long as possible so that there's no double possibility for Sasaki. And that is a very good shot. Lots of separation between those two guards. So Sasaki will play a tight center guard, trying to force Stephanie Thompson to make a play on those ones in the center. Guard's a little longer than they would have wanted. One of the Japanese sweepers touched the corner guard. Moved it back to where they thought it should be, although I don't think they moved it quite that far. But that's okay. There's still a double corner guard there for Thompson. And that guard is long enough that she can get to the shot rock with a soft tap back here. And that's what she'll ask Sarah Hope to do. It's a little bit wide and heavy, and it didn't curl enough. She did fortunately come off that other corner guard and get it into the rings, and that's going to force Sasaki to play that rock. Sasaki actually looking at coming around the center guard, which I think would be a very aggressive play with a 4-point lead in the sixth end, but that's what they're going to do. Hayashi with the come around, and this is going to be just about perfect, almost frozen to her rock. So that was a very aggressive play by Sasaki, but when you execute like that, it makes it a little bit less risky. Thompson is going to have to play a tap back now, try to move one of those yellow rocks out of the 4-foot, try to get something to play in front of there. This looks like it's just a heavy draw by Sarah Hogue. It's very well executed. It's one of those yellows out of the 4-foot and leaves the rock in the front 4-foot that Sasaki now is going to have to deal with. This is the Japanese third, Mary Motohashi. She's playing a soft weight hit, trying to get a little bit of a roll towards the center. Taito working it, and she rolled just a little bit too far. They were just a little bit late on the sweep on that one. Still a pretty good shot. Leaves Sasaki lane 2. Again, Stephanie Thompson looking for a way to get something in front of those yellow rocks that's going to be difficult to remove. Now, it's early enough in the end that I'm not sure she has to move those yellows. She could just try to play a freeze into the pocket there, but she's elected to play a probably back 8-foot kind of weight here with Cassidy Ragouche on Ragouche's first rock of the 6th end. So similar to the shot that Sarah Hogue just played, maybe a little bit less weight than Sarah had. She really wants to get to the nose of that rock. Hogue trying to get it to curl here. Well, that actually turned out pretty well. She rolled in behind the corner guard. She does not have shot rock, but the two reds that she does have, the second and third shot, are both going to be difficult for Sasaki to get to. So she's looking to play her own rock onto the red. Now it looks like she's changed her mind. She's going to play an out-turn, soft weight shot on that rock that was just thrown by Ragouche. And again, Motohashi coming down, and I think she sees something different from the half. We're in the sixth end of the C event semifinal between Honoka Sasaki of Japan and Stephanie Thompson from Regina. It looks like they are going to play the shot that Sasaki wanted originally, that soft out-turn hit. Sasaki really just trying to keep as few rocks in the rings as possible right now. I think she would be okay with giving up a 2 here, but she doesn't want to leave any possibility of a 3. Motohashi coming down here with just a soft half to bumper weight shot. Hayashi really working that one, and she does clear the guard, and that's a really good shot. Sticks to lay 2. Thompson will play the same kind of shot now, just a soft weight, probably just try to freeze or tap that rock back. Doesn't really want to move that yellow rock that was just thrown by Motohashi out of place. He'd like to just move it to the back 8 foot. Try to lie shot rock in front of that. They're really working this one for weight, just trying to get it there, and it's not going to get there. It's going to rub the guard, and it just didn't have quite enough weight to get the right line to make the freeze. If you're going to miss, that's the right way to miss. At least that rock is still a factor. She can still promote that rock into the yellow. Sasaki trying to figure out where to put this rock so she doesn't leave any kind of a double for Thompson, or even triple. It looks like they're trying to get another one around that center yellow guard, probably in the top 8 foot. Honoka Sasaki with her first rock here at the 6th end. Taito is working it. Now just cleaning. Looks like they like the line. Comes right to the pin. I think that's a little deeper than they wanted, but it's still not a bad shot. Sasaki is laying 3. Thompson now looking at possibly a thin double on yellow rock that is on the left side of the 4-foot. This is the S3 Group Curling Stadium Series C event semifinal coming from Swift Current, Saskatchewan. A beautiful Swift Current curling rink. Man, what a great facility they have here. Great ice. It's just a beautiful, bright building. Great viewing area. And Chris Heichert does a fantastic job with this bonspiel. As does Curling Stadium. Great to be able to have live streaming of all of the games. And it looks like Stephanie Thompson is going to try to play a hit across the face of that rock, try to hit it fairly thin, and redirect into that rock on the button and hopefully just stick it right there behind the guard. And after a discussion with her front end, she's going to come back down. And I'm not sure if they were discussing the shot or maybe the ice that they were taking. It looks like they discussed it and they're sticking with the original call. I think that they are playing just a kind of a soft weight hit across the face, basically a double takeout to try to stick the shooter right behind that yellow guard. Threw quite a bit of weight on this. She does get a hit and roll across, but just not enough. Sasaki now will probably just guard that out-turn side. Leave a really difficult in-turn tap back for Thompson for just a single point. If you're watching from Japan, and I understand there are a lot of Japanese viewers, it must be a really big curling fan because it's very early in the morning right now in Japan, but it's great to be able to bring this to you live from Swift Current. And I'm guessing lots of Sasaki fans are watching this game. I think Sasaki and Motohashi are just trying to look at what Stephanie's options are on slashing that red one in and trying to see if she can remove more than one or even two yellow rocks and get a multiple count here. But I just don't see it. I can't see any way that those yellows are any more than one of them are going. So it looks like they are just going to play the guard, which is what they originally thought, and I think that really makes sense. It's going to be a very difficult shot for Thompson just to get one who can guard that out-turn side. Stephanie Thompson, I think maybe just a little bit too much ice on that last shot. With the weight that she threw, which was probably about an 8 or 8.5 second hit, you're not going to get a lot of curl on this ice, and she had the room about on the center of the rock or even a little bit outside the center, and she had to get well across the face to be able to make that shot. Saito and Hayami right off this. I think the weight may be a little heavy, and now they're starting to brush it a little bit. It looks like pretty good line. Now they wanted to stop right there, and that's what it did. So that pretty much takes the outturn side of the sheet away from Thompson. And she really faces a shot now just to try to stay in the game. Down 4 playing 6 stand, she cannot afford to give up a steal here. Right now she's facing 3. I think they're looking at a way that she's facing 2 right now. I think they're looking at a way that they can count that third shot rock. You have to play some sort of redirect with weight or that long run back into those 2 yellows and double those 2 out. I don't think she even really has a soft tap back on that rock on the button because of the other yellow rock behind it. It's just not going to move off the button. And even if she got to the nose of that rock, I'm not sure she would be shot rock. So she's looking at a slash on that long red corner guard. And this is going to be a bit of a Hail Mary, but I think really this is the only chance she has to count in this end. And certainly the only chance to get a multiple count. Thompson's going to have to throw some weight on this, and she's shown us that she can. She has thrown some big weight shots in this game pretty accurately. She's got to hit this rock just off nose, just a little bit broom side of nose. That's going to be too thin. She's going to miss everything in the rings, and it's a steal of 2 for Sasaki, and I think that's going to bring handshakes. So the final score is Honoka Sasaki 8, Stephanie Thompson 2. Sasaki will advance to the qualifying game. Thanks very much for watching. This is Brian Sasktel. Hope you will tune in to more early games here.